Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Look what I have in my makeup loving hands. This is the brand new Dolce Gabbana I Dare You Beyond palette. And I am so beyond excited to test this out for you today. I'm going to show you how to create 3 different beautiful looks from this eyeshadow and highlighter palette. That's right, you can use it for both. And we're also going to be talking about all the latest makeup releases that are coming up on my channel. I will be reviewing new beauty releases from Victoria Beckham, Byredo, and YSL, so please make sure that you stay tuned to find out all the details, and I would love it if you were to consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell down below, because I am running a giveaway right now on my channel. This is a piece of the Chanel denim collection that is coming out this month. I'm so excited to be giving away a piece from that collection, so please make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you can enter the giveaway to win this beautiful prize, and stay till the end of the video to find out all the details. All right. Let's get this party started. So obviously, I love all makeup, right? That's why I review beauty and makeup here on YouTube. But there are some pieces of makeup that get me so excited, so giddy to use them. This is one of those products because, first of all, it's supposed to resemble, harken back to the Dolce Gabbana handbag. Anything that resembles a handbag, a pocketbook, I am so in for. And Dolce Gabbana has done it again with this beautiful packaging. And this has a detachable strap, little bracelet right here. You can actually wear this as a bracelet. I'm not going to do that today because I'm professional, right? I'm going to keep it where it belongs. But you could use this as a Dolce Gabbana bracelet. I just realized I'm going to have to take the strap off because every time I do this, it makes that noise. And that's not fun for filming for me or for you. So let me take that off. So here it is, just flat like that. And it has pretty rhinestones. And you have the Dolce Gabbana symbol right there. So it just comes off. So if you really want it to be extra bougie, you can wear this as a bracelet and have the little Dolce Gabbana symbol hanging from your wrist. And then you can put it back on your makeup. I mean, is there anything better? I don't think so. And ladies, if your husband or boyfriend questions why you're spending $95 on an eyeshadow palette, say, honey, baby, it's not just an eyeshadow palette. It is a mock pocketbook, if you will, a mock clutch almost. And it comes with a bracelet. So it's really makeup, a handbag, and jewelry. So it's really 3 in 1. So honey, mind your business, go play some golf, leave me alone to my makeup. Just telling you, if you need some advice on how to handle that conversation, I have just provided it to you. You're welcome. But in all seriousness, this has such a beautiful color story. I do not own the original I Dare You palette, but I have to say I'm really tempted to pick it up based on how beautiful this is. But I wish I had it to compare both side by side, but I don't. But the original palette did have blushes and eyeshadows. It was more warm toned. This is more of a galactic feel. It has more cool tones in it. These beautiful blue shades, this like seafoam green shade, this purple shade right here, absolutely stunning. And I'm sorry if I'm angling this weird because it's a mirror. It's reflecting everything that's in front of me. So I'm trying to angle this as nicely as possible so you can still see the product and not see me 3 times by the reflection. Okay, so let's swatch this and then we're going to try it on. I am so excited. Let's get to swatching. Okay, so this is the first 6 shades in the pan. So the shades all do have names and numbers. So I went top to bottom. So this is Rewired, Voltage, and Glitch. So you have Avatar, AI, and Matrix. So basically these were the shades that I swatched. And now we're going to do the other side of the palette. Probably on my other arm because your girl's got short arms. So let's go over to my other arm for the other swatch. So I have swatched my other short arm. Let me show you the colors. Okay, so here is the other side. So you have Hack, Pixel, and Cloud, Bot, Sync, and Override. Okay, so now that I have swatched the palette and impressed you with what my short arms can do, let's put this on my face. Priming the eyelids like I always do with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the shade Eden. I think I noted this before when I was introducing the palette, but not only is this an eyeshadow palette, but this is a highlighter palette as well. So we'll play around with that a little bit. And this is made in Italy. It retails for $95. At the time of filming, I'm only seeing it available on the Nordstrom website. That's where I got it from. But hopefully it will be in other retailers soon. I don't know the details of that. But please make sure that you subscribe to me here on YouTube and follow me on my other socials just so that you can make sure that you stay up to date. I do post when these things become available on my community page. So just make sure that you keep in touch this way. If it becomes available and you're really interested, you can grab it for yourself. All right. So now that the eyelids are primed and ready, let's see which looks we're going to create first. This is a matte mint shade that is called Sync. So tapping that off. It is powdery, so just be careful. You can see that powder. Ooh. Very pigmented. So pretty. All right. Pack it up. Sold. Love the palette. Don't even have to try any more of it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I will. It's a little bit bold. But so pretty. Look at that. You see how I'm smiling? I love makeup like this. It's just so much fun. And the palette, you have this little mirror here and it's so convenient. Oh, I love this. Okay, so that is the Sync shade all over the lid. Now I'm going to take this shade. This is Pixel. And this is described as a multi-chrome aquamarine. And I'm going to put that just on top with my finger on the inner corner. Ooh, ooh, so exciting. Oh, I love this. I need somewhere to go after this. I need somewhere to wear this to instead of my couch. Look at that. In all honesty, I'm going on my couch to edit, so at least I will be doing something, but it would be nice if I had something to go, out on the town or something. And speaking of going out on the town, if you'd be interested in like a little Valentine's Day gift guide for yourself or for a loved one, just let me know in the comments down below. I could either try to do a video. I do have a lot of filming to do coming up, but I could either try to do a video or just put together a list of recommendations to post. Let me know if you'd be interested to see and what in particular you'd be interested to see, like, category, price range, just let me know. I feel like we need a little bit of definition. I'm going to take the black shade and I'm just gonna ever so slightly just give it a little bit of definition in that outer corner. See how that just gave it a little bit of interest? And I'm not even really touching it. I'm like ever so slightly just putting the brush here. And these are pigmented, so I have to fix it a little bit, but that's okay. I just took like a clean brush and just going over and fixing that a little bit. But you see, just gave a little bit of definition, nothing too crazy. So what do we think of this look? And normally I would put, mascara on and eyeliner, but since I'm going to be taking off these two looks to create two more, it just gets a little bit messy when I try to remove mascara. It just starts running. It's not pretty. You don't want to see that. But I think it's absolutely stunning and it was so easy to apply. So much fun. So perfect for spring coming up. Absolutely love it. Just popping a little bit more of that metallic shade. Oh, perfection. Beautiful. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a highlight under the brow. I'm going to use this shade right here. That's pretty. Just a very sheer application of sparkle. As far as fallout, I am getting fallout. I am getting some. So I will have to clean that up. So you might want to do your foundation second when you're using this palette, or just be open-minded. Just say, look, it's fine. We will correct it, right? It's not that bad. I will correct that. But see how beautifully that just lays right there? So pretty. So now on the other side, in case you're curious about the brushes I use for that look, the green shade I use the Rephr 14. The black shade in the outer corner I use the Shoto number 3 from the precision brush that I use was number 23 from Rephr. And I also use the number 2 to kind of pat the black over there. So now that we have green on one side, obviously we should do purple on the other, right? Okay, I'm taking Nikki Rose N24 and just go into the outer corner. This is the wrong brush. Yep, wrong brush. Taking a Rephr 14. Right, that's better. Okay, so that's the brown shade right there. This is the shade Bot, and that's described as a matte mocha. If you wanted to pair that matte mocha shade with these ones right here, you could have an everyday look that you could wear, for the office or just a more simple look. I am going to pair it with a more bold and daring color, but you could technically use this for a more everyday look, not when you're trying to look intergalactic. I'm so excited to try this shade. Look how pretty she is. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. She's pretty. Mm. Pretty, isn't she? So I'm going to take my pinky so I have a little bit more control over where I'm putting the product. And just going back in with the brown just because I want to get rid of the shimmer on the outer portion of the eye, but it's a little bit messy. So maybe do that first. Sorry if I was blocking the camera with the mirror. I hope they don't throw me out of the YouTube Academy for that. This is a kind of palette that just makes you want to have fun with makeup. I love palettes like these. Probably my favorite. So with this, I'm just lightly patting the shimmer. No rubbing, no harsh movements. Just pat it. Now, am I getting fallout? Yes. Did I just block you again with this in front of the camera? Yes. But it's worth it. Not blocking the camera with this, I am sorry about that, but the fallout is definitely worth it. Look at this. So again, I just took this bot shade and then I took this rewired shade, which is described as a multi-chrome amethyst shade, and I just put that on top. So it's a little messy. I do have a little bit of glitter on the cheek, but this is probably a palette that you would want to do your foundation second anyway. So I just took a Eyeshadow number 2 and I just went back in and fixed up the glitter a little bit. I think this is a glitter formula you could use a brush with. I always recommend using your fingers, but because it's a little bit messy, I would recommend maybe trying the brush and then touching up with your finger if necessary. But it is holding most of the pigment, most of the sparkle on the lid with the brush. So what do we think of the final first 2 looks? I think they're really beautiful. These shadows were so easy to apply. There was a little bit of fallout, like I said, so maybe just do your foundation after, or just be careful. I just went in with a little bit of powder and just cleaned it up, and I was able to fix it. But it's absolutely beautiful. It's so much fun to play with. This is so much fun. I was going to do 4 looks, but I feel like I want to end this video with one cohesive look. I really want to get into these blue shades. So then I'm going to do 3 looks, but let me know in the comments down below what do you think of these 2 looks, what do you think of the shadows, and let me know if you have any questions. But I think this palette is absolutely stunning, but you can create both daytime and nighttime looks. That's what the palette was intended for, according to Dolce Gabbana. You should be able to create both, and I think that you can. All right, so sadly, I have to take this off, but that means that we get to play around with these beautiful blues. So let me remove this from my face, and I'll be right back. So I've removed those 2 looks, and now we are moving on to the finale of this little show here. And we're going to try the blue shades. And before I move on, I just want to tell you a little bit about the makeup I have on. So I'm wearing the Hermes primer that came out recently. I have on the Prada foundation in the shade LW10, Sarah Creole concealer, YSL blush, Dior bronzer, and Lisa Eldridge lip gloss. So I will link everything down below, and I am on ShopMine now, so I will put a link where you can access all of the products that I'm using today, all of the shades, things like that. And if you do decide to use my links and support my channel, I so greatly appreciate it. I can't tell you how much it means to me. And I just appreciate any way that you support my channel by subscribing, liking my videos, hyping my videos, and using my links. It's a small way to give back to my channel and support it without any additional cost to you. So I greatly appreciate if you decide to use my links, and I will put a QR code up on the screen. You just want to do a little bit of shopping while you're hanging out on your couch, I will put a QR code up so that you don't even have to get up, go to the computer. It's all done for you, girl. Don't worry about it. But in all seriousness, I thank you for using my links. And let me know if you have any questions about the products that I'm talking about today or anything that I have on my face. I am more than happy to help out. So please let me know in the comment section below. Before we move on, I have one more announcement concerning the makeup on my makeup loving face. Lisa Eldridge has some goodies coming up, so stay tuned for reviews of that on this channel. And also, please make sure that you subscribe because I also have the Victoria Beckham Orchid eyeshadow palette coming, which looks like perfection, okay? Then we have 3 new shades of the YSL blushes. I also be reviewing those on my channel. And the new Byredo palette came out. That's right. The 18-pan Byredo palette did come out a couple of days ago. I would caution you that if you're interested in the Byredo palette, you may want to pick it up even before I review it, just because Byredo's palettes sell out very, very quickly, and then once they're gone, it's almost impossible to get them again. So I'm just telling you, in case you're interested, you may want to pick it up. I know a lot of us wait to see, reviews, hear people's thoughts on it, but you may not want to wait for a review for that one because it will sell out. But I will have that link down below as well, and let me know if you have any questions. I just want to let you know we have a lot of fun reviews coming up on the channel. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do so, because also when you subscribe, you'll see my community page updates, and I put up when things are released, and any other big makeup news I put on my community page. So please make sure that you're subscribed. I'll put a little QR code on the screen so you can subscribe and join the little Luxe family that we have going on here. We have a growing community of beauty lovers and friends, and we have so much fun on this channel, and I would love for you to join in on the fun by subscribing if you haven't already done so. And if you have already subscribed, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to stop talking. Now we're going to back to makeup. Okay, I'm taking Eyeshadow number 1, and I'm going into the light blue shade right here. Tapping it out a little bit because it is pigmented. Oh, she's pretty. It's going on the other side. If you wanted a more sheer application of this color, you could just do a very light coat like that. You don't have to bring it up to the intensity I have on my other eye, but I'm going to make them match because that's a good look. To have matching makeup, right? But look how beautiful this is. Oh, it matches my shirt. We are good to go. That couch that's waiting for me, would be so impressive. So just so smooth, so creamy, really beautiful. Now I'm taking a Restless number 2, and I'm going into this blue shade right here. I'm going to try to build it up and see how much you can actually see it on top of the light blue. This is a more sheer color. I may have to use my fingers for this. Yeah, it's not really coming up on top there. Let's try this. All right, that's better. And I am getting fallout, so if you're using this palette, please do your foundation after. But that's okay. We will fix it. So I want to take the brown shade actually with the other side of the Eyeshadow number 2. I'll just give it some definition. Taking a clean brush and just buffing that, just because I just want a very light hint of definition, just because I want the blue to be the focus. I'm just giving it a little bit of definition like that. So I'm going to use the same method. I'm going to take the Eyeshadow and lightly apply it and then buff it with a clean brush. Take the clean brush and just lightly buff it out. Let me know in the comments down below what spring releases coming up are you most excited to see. Oh, I like this look. Okay, so I'm going to clean this up a little bit, but I want to put some shimmer on first, and then we'll do a little bit of highlight. But what do we think of the look? I think this palette is a dream. I have not been able to stop smiling since I used this palette. It's so much fun. It's a little messy, but aren't the best things in life a little bit messy, right? So pretty. Oh, I can't get over the blue with the brown. It's just so stunning. Now I have to get the first I Dare You palette, because if this is this beautiful, I can only imagine how stunning the other palette was. Let me know in the comments down below if you own the first I Dare You palette and what do you think of it. and I was going to ask you, tell me that I need it. Please enable me to buy it. I need that kind of support in my life. Yes, sometimes I need the supportive person telling me not to buy something, but in this case, please tell me that I should buy it. Let me know in the comments down below if you think I should buy the first one. Okay, now I'm going in with the shadow number 2. I'm just going into this kind of white shade right here. And just going to put it on the middle there. Oh, nice. Just seeing how it applies with my finger. With these kind of shadows, you kind of have to play with them and see what works best. And then, because I can't help myself, I'm going to put my finger right into this one, that shade right there, and just pop it on a little bit. Ooh. So stunning. Okay. What do we think of this look? Actually, let me pop on some eyeliner and mascara first. So I'm going to take a rougher number 3 and just go into the black shade. Do a little bit of an eyeliner. Just give it a little bit of definition. I am going to clean up the fallout that I have here, because the fallout is there, but it's something that could be easily fixed. And like I said, it's well worth it in my humble opinion. This is so hard to do on camera. Of all the skills I would like to think that I've gained in doing beauty reviews on YouTube, doing the eyeliner on camera without being in the mirror straight on and just, tugging at the eye and doing it the old-fashioned way, it's tough. But I'm working on it. And now just going on the bottom with a little bit of black. Not much, because I don't want to close off the eye too much. And I just poke myself in the eye with the eyeshadow brush. The first one of this video. Yay for me. So when I reviewed these palettes from Dolce & Gabbana, these are the Ever Icon eyeshadow palettes. I did make a note that if you have a nut allergy, you probably should avoid these, but I don't know if this palette was made with any nut ingredients, but just be careful, because this eyeshadow palette, I remember that it was. So just check the ingredients in case you have a nut allergy, just be careful. So I just have to clean this up just a smidge. And I'm taking a shadow number 36 brush and then cleaning up the eyeshadow look. Just cleaning that up. Okay, so I just went in and applied the YSL Lash Clash Mascara. I did have to do some cleanup. I did it off camera just because it got a little bit too messy. So I did get some fallout over here. This palette reminds me of the Byredo palette. Just be careful with it. I have the feeling that it's probably a little bit fragile. So if you're traveling with this, I don't know if you should be traveling with this like on, a plane ride or anything, but if you're going to travel with this palette, just make sure that you take care of it and secure it nicely, just because you don't want anything to happen to it. It's a little bit delicate. So just treat it with care. A little TLC, that's all. And before I give you my final thoughts, let's use this as a highlighter. So I'm just going to take it and place it like this. So this shade in particular has a little bit of an ethereal quality to it, almost like the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes type effect. So if you like a highlighter that has that glow from within, kind of like the Prada, the glow from within but without the shimmer, this is not going to be the particular highlighter for you, but it's beautiful. It goes with the theme of the palette. It's really fun. I think it's beautiful if you're going out for the night, or you're going to a special occasion, or you just want to be fancy sitting on your couch editing your video like I'll be doing with this makeup on in a few minutes. I will be looking mighty fancy while I'm editing, but that is a good thing. All right, so that's the shade as a highlighter. Really beautiful, like I said, if you're going maybe to a special occasion or you like the glittery highlighter effect. I think it's beautiful, really pretty. See the way it's capturing the light. But let me know in the comments down below, do you like this type of highlighter, or do you like the more lit from within Prada type highlighter without the shimmer particles? I think both serve different purposes. So I'm game for it. Okay, so now that the final look is complete, what do we think? I think this is such a fun palette to use. I had such a great time, and I cannot wait to continue to create more looks with this palette. I think it is a special palette. Like I said, it's a little bit on the delicate side, so I don't think it's a palette you would necessarily use when you have 5 minutes to do your makeup and you're running out the door. I think this is more of a palette that when you have time to do your makeup and you can just enjoy it and soak up all of the glory that it is to be a woman, I think that that is the more appropriate purpose and time for this palette. It's just more of a special palette, and I think it's something that you will just love to use and just have so much fun. It was nothing less than a joy to use. So I'm really happy that I picked it up, and I want to know your thoughts. I will have the link for this beautiful palette down below. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to help. And more importantly, I still have a giveaway going on my channel until February 10th. Let me give you the details in case you haven't heard about it already. I was able to get my makeup loving hands on some of the products a little bit early. I have a Chanel Denim Egg hand moisturizer to give away. So you will get the adorable case and the hand cream. I think this retails for around $80, but I wanted to say a special thank you to all the new friends that I've made over the last few weeks. And I just thank you guys so much for all the support and love you show me every single day. It is a joy to talk to all of you and just to hear from you guys. I feel like we know each other and we're friends. So I thank you for that. And I just wanted to give back in a small way. So this is my hand cream. I have a fresh one that's sealed for whoever wins. So in order to enter the giveaway, there's 3 things you have to do. They're very simple. 1, make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you're not already. Please make sure that your subscriptions are public so that I can check that you are subscribed. Number 2, please like this video. And number 3, leave me a comment and let me know where you're tuning in from and how many times per week do you wear denim? Is it 0 times like me? Or is it 7 times or more? Do you change into multiple layers of denim per day? Let me know, because I am a legging girl through and through. And, well, I love denim on my makeup cases. I don't wear jeans. I haven't worn a pair of jeans probably since I'm 16. It never worked for me, but I hope it worked for you. Let me know in the comments down below. It's just a fun way to get a conversation going and to get to know you guys more. And I appreciate all the support and love. And I thank you for being here. And let me know if you have any questions about the giveaway. And if you haven't subscribed already and you want to do so, I would hope that you would. I will put a QR code up on the screen so that you can just join from the comfort of your couch. You don't have to get up, press a button, whatever. Just scan the code on the screen, point the camera at it, scan it, and it'll bring you to my page, and just hit subscribe. And then you can enter the giveaway that way. All right. So thank you so much for being here. I know we all have really busy lives. So the fact that you choose to spend any part of your day with me makes my day. It means the world to me. I appreciate you guys. I wish you the best day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.